welcome to North Madison Elementary's last promotion ceremony. And yes, you may applaud for the children coming in so nicely. I'd like to introduce to you the guests for today. These are people who've helped us get those new buildings along with you, and we're excited to move on because a building is just a building. It's about students moving on, and many of the people back here who are the parents were students, and they brought their children back. So that's the good part of it. Dr. Gowdy, the superintendent of Madison Local Schools. Mrs. Angela Smith, assistant superintendent of Madison Local Schools. Mr. Rex Reiger, president of the Madison Board of Education. And Mr. Tom Brady, principal of the Madison Middle School. Would you please stand for the pledge? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you so much for coming today. It gives me great pleasure to introduce to you again Dr. Roger Gowdy, who will say a few words, and I'm sure he feels so proud of helping our community get over that hump and get some new buildings. Dr. Gowdy.
We had to get taller principals here, so I don't have to move the mic. But anyway, congratulations, first of all, to all of the students, all of the staff, teachers, and parents. What a great day. Historical, very historical. I was just talking with some of my colleagues, our assistant superintendent, Miss Angela Smith, who does an outstanding job in guiding our program through the programs we have and implementing new programs and stuff. And the leadership from the top with Mr. Rex Reiger, who's the president of the Board of Education, that since I've been here has been totally supportive of anything that has to do with kids. And Mr. Tom Brady, our middle school principal, where you guys will be next year in the brand new middle school. What a great set of people we have to work with here. In addition to your teachers, aides, custodians, bus drivers, everybody involved. Because the old cliche, it takes a village to raise a child. And it really, truly does. One of the things I'm most proud of today is that this is one of the first classes. When I came to this district 5 years ago, this was an effective district. And at that time, you would have probably been in kindergarten or first grade. The next year, on a state report card, we became an excellent district. The following year, we got a few more indicators, and we're an excellent district again. This last year, as you know, we are an excellent with distinction school district. So let's give a round of applause to all these kids and teachers and leadership up here that made that happen. That's about you. That's about your performance. That's about the motto we have: expect, believe, and now you have achieved. You should be proud of yourself. It's historical today because, as Ms. Rowe said, there'll never be another graduating class from North Madison Elementary. Historically, 40 years from now, you are the class, the last class to graduate from here. Historically, next year, you will be part of the first 6th grade class at the new middle school. When you see it, you're not going to believe it. You're not going to believe the facilities. You're really not. And for all of the kids that are K through 4 right now, that'll be going to either north or south, as far as the new elementary schools. On Saturday, we start our 73 days of renovation of the current middle school into the northern elementary. And we're going to make that every bit as nice as the new Southern Elementary. So thanks to your parents' support, thanks to the leadership of people like Mr. Reiger, the board, the rest of the Board of Education, community leaders that got the bond issue passed 4 years ago, thanks to all those people, you're going to have state-of-the-art facilities to receive your education in. Thanks to your effort, you're an excellent with distinction school district, so now there's no excuse for you people out there to move on to become leaders, not only in Madison, but leaders in the world. We have the ability, you've shown you've had the ability, you have the facilities to get it done now. You've always had the teachers and leadership of people like Mr. Brady and Ms. Smith up here and Ms. Rogas. We've always had that. Now you have the facilities to take you over the top. You're going to be the envy of every school district, not only in the state of Ohio, you're going to be the envy of every school district in the country, because you're going to have some of the nicest facilities from which to receive an education. I'd like to thank Ms. Rogas, the parents, for having me here today. I'd like to thank all my colleagues up on stage with me for all that they do on your behalf, and I'd like to congratulate each and every one of you for doing an outstanding job. Thank you.
And now, students, you will get to meet Mr. Tom Brady, your principal next year, the principal of our new middle school. Mr. Brady.
Thank you, Mrs. Rogas. First of all, I'd like to be the first one from the middle school to congratulate you on all of your hard work. Excellent job and well done. I know my teachers are looking forward to seeing all of you next year. You've already met some of our student ambassadors and Mrs. Aber when she did the walkthrough with our student ambassadors. And I think, as Dr. Gowdy said, you're going to love the new middle school. We have 6th grade teachers who are awesome teachers. And as Dr. Gowdy said, I would put them up against anybody else in the state of Ohio and the United States. They are awesome teachers. They're going to be willing to work with you and get you through the next, well, at least the next year as a good starting point for the next 3 years that you'll be at the middle school. And tomorrow, we're going to have our honors breakfast, which honors our 8th grade students who have gotten a 3.5 or better over 3 years at the middle school. So you're going up against sort of them because the next 3 years, I want you, this is your homework assignment that's going to last 3 years. So keep this in mind. The next 3 years, your job is to work hard and to make sure that you are at that honors breakfast in 3 years. The next time I talk to you, hopefully we'll be at our honors breakfast in 2016, and all of you will be sitting there. And out of the class of this year, we have 74 that are being honored, and out of that class of 74, 6 of them have straight A's and maintain straight A's throughout the 3 years that they were in middle school. So you've got a homework assignment that's going to last for 3 years. You've got to get good grades. We're looking forward to having you. You're going to be in an excellent facility. And I can't wait to see you there. So congratulations, and we'll see you in August. Thank you.
Mrs. Green's class. And now we will honor our 5th grade graduates, a wonderful group of boys and girls.
Good afternoon. I'd like to present to you my class of 2013 homework. Avery Altizer. Ashley Canzone. Tyler Cramlett. Julia Ferrito. Trevin Florian Lewis. Anthony Gepping. Tiffany Hammond. Kyle Hollenstein. Trinity Head. Caleb Lazo.
Hold it up. Hold it up.
Chase Loveck. Autumn Lyons. Samantha McLaren. Alyssa Molnar. Nicholas Natch. Anthony Reynolds. Parker Thompson. Lucas Welch. Joshua White. And Blake Wood.
Mrs. Chauncey's class.
This is my wonderful homeroom. Let's start with Joshua Berry. Alexander Blackie. Jason Davidson. Jacob Fisher. Sydney Geyer. Tyler Hall. Brian Harbour. Simon Herrera. Faith Kleps. Alexis Hungerford. Krista Moses. Oliviana Mosick. Jaden Erasm. Brooke Pridemore. Caitlin Pritchard. Zachary Reynolds. Justin Rome. David Stolman. Jason Tarasi. And Hannah White.
Mrs. Kahalski's class.
Good afternoon. Courtney Beasler. Christopher Bauman. Holly Brown. Brianna Kennedy. Michael Capretta. Haley English. Nolan Eubank. Cheryl Evilsizer. Zoe Fidel. Jacob Glass. Benjamin Harrison. Faith Hines. Rachel Kinney. Travis Kunzman. Stephen Ludwig. Ryan Meyerly. Brianna Pridemore. Meredith Robinson. Camille Sizemore. Luzali Vasquez. Mason Bannock. And Michael Woody.
Okay, yes, let's give them a big round of applause. What nice young boys and girls. Mrs. Fiore, boys and girls that have reporters. that was just a little bit of the talent that's here. And when the music teachers came, every fifth grader tried out their skill with the instruments, and several of our boys and girls were very successful. Let me say that if your child wants to play an instrument and you're having a difficult time figuring out how that would happen, if you would get word to me, we have some angels that might help make that happen. It's been very special to be here for the last 2 years. Everybody always wants to know that number. And people have asked me, aren't you sad the building's going down? And I said, no, I really am not. Because Madison Community, this is a prime piece of commercial property. And it has been the home to raise lots of boys and girls. And as I look out over the audience, I see some parents, and maybe grandparents, who went here. But I look at this as a building that can go down because it has raised several young people to go on. And that's what we're all about. To send these boys and girls out in the community to do whatever it is that they were meant to be. It isn't the title behind your name. It's the job you do every day to make this a special place to be. And every one of these boys and girls have a special gift. Some of them may not know exactly what that gift is. I probably could tell many of them. But along the way, they'll figure it out. A long time ago, there was a little fella here that kind of helped take care of one of our girls who was very ill. And after 2 years of watching him do things for her that some people, because some of us can't do that, he took care every day. And I said, when I need care for, he's my man. So it's not the position, it's not the title, there's an inner gift that you have that you will give to this world, each and every one of you. As I was searching for something special to read, I bought this for somebody else. And I read it again last night and I said, you know what? It's for you. So here's my message to each and every one of you. Keep believing in yourself. Remember that I believe in you too. Every goal that has ever been reached began with just one step and the belief that it could be attained. Dreams really can come true, but they are most often the result of hard work, determination, and persistence. When the end of the journey seems impossible to reach, remember that all you need to do is take one more step. Stay focused on your goal and remember, each small step will bring you a little closer. When the road becomes hard to travel and it feels as if you'll never reach the end, look deep inside your heart and you will find strength, and the strength that you never knew you had. Believe in yourself and remember, I believe in you too. North Madison boys and girls, would you please stand? Parents and guests, several years ago, a group of us got together and we decided that in the morning, each and every one of us, students and adults, needed to say a pledge to get ready for that day. It's become so special that I think, Dr. Gowdery, we're going to carry it on to our other elementary school. Boys and girls, would you please face your parents? Ready? With respect for myself, others, and property, I expect and believe I will achieve because I am responsible for my future. Ladies and gentlemen, give them another round of applause. They're a great group of boys and girls. Boys and girls, please face the aisle. You want to go to the front? We're going to play a song that if you have not heard, sometimes listen to the words. These teachers, the teachers in the building have given their all to help make them be the best that they can be. And I believe that, I think we're almost there, but the middle school now will take their hand and lead them on and then on to the high school. Don't ever think that there isn't someone here to help you. We're a phone call away. Walk proud. Congratulations. Please remain seated while the students file out. Go ahead, honey. Grandparents, aunts and uncles, for raising these children and sharing them with us. They are going back to their classroom where the PFO will give them refreshments. If you want to take them home, you must sign them out at the office and let us know. And you know what? We did such a great job timing. I know that you'll all be out of the driveway by 1:30. Thank you, and have a wonderful summer.